Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't done a tutorial for you guys in a little while. Soft looks are really in right now. It's pretty much what I did to all my grads. Everyone wanted a soft glam look. So I'm going to show you guys how you can achieve this super easy 4 eyeshadows for the whole business. So if you guys are interested in seeing that as well as a little hair tutorial at the end of the video, stay tuned. Okay, so let's get right into it. I'm excited to show you guys this. I've done all my skincare, blush, contouring, a little bit of highlighting, and my brows, left my eyes. And so, opening up my little lac box here. You guys know I love this if you follow me over on Instagram, from Lime Life. So it's like a double-decker makeup, magnetic makeup case. So I swoon over this. Anyways, so we're going to be working with these 4 colors right here. Number 1, 20, 26, and 32. Beautiful colors. So pretty. This is like everyone's go-to. Every formal makeup application I've done this year, everyone's like, yes, that's what I'm looking for. So that's why I'm excited to show you guys that. That's why I've been loving it. So you guys obviously don't have to buy this case. I just love it. Like, you can put anything that's in a metal pan in here. Like, it doesn't have to be Lime Life stuff. It just all fits in here so perfect because it's magnetic and the pan just sticks right to it. But since that is 4 shadows, you can order these customizable palettes from Lime Life. So this is the 6 well and the 4 well looks like that. And then if you order in these palettes, you save. So I will put a link to the 4 and the 6 well, just in case you wanted to add like a couple more fun colors or something like that to your palette. I will link both of those down in the description box below, as well as everything else I used today. First of all, we are going to start with the lightest brown shade and my Sigma E40 brush. So this is shade 26. And we're just going to pop this down as a base to blend that darker brown into. So if you have darker skin tones, instead of using number 26 as your transition color, use the shade that we're using as our darker brown color, and then swap this shade out and put in shade 28. So that is what your palette would look like for deeper skin tones. So this is shade 28, 32, 20, and 1. And those colors would all work for a little bit if you're darker than I am. And I bring it right here, this is what I've been doing lately. Bringing it right into the corner of my nose. And what that does for me is just like snatches my nose in a little bit more and makes my eyes look a little bit bigger. And because I have slightly hooded eyes, you can see the skin above folds over my eyelid. So what this does, putting this color up here, is it just kind of opens your eyes and recesses that skin back and makes it look like you have not so much skin coming over your eyelid. Then I'm gonna go in with shade 32, and remember you guys, like, this is super quick. I'm not precise with this because this is what I do just quickly every day before my kids start to ask for things and my baby's crawling up or falling or wants me or wants to be picked up or wakes up from her. The struggle is real right now. But it's so quick. Like, I just know with my other 3, I can't even believe that they will all be starting school in the fall. Anyways, now that we have that down, I am just going to take a bit of a smaller brush. So something like this. This is number 6 from Lime Life. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick up that 32, and all I do is just quickly stab myself in the eye with the brush. And notice that I'm bringing it like straight across down here and not up here, because that's just going to open up your eyes just a little bit more. Then straight up, you guys are going to love this. Like, I feel like so often people are like brushes, 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 but remember that your fingers can be a tool too if you're working on yourself. So then I just pick up this shade 20. So shade 20 is similar to this number 1 right here. It's a little bit darker. So this sometimes I'll even use for a blush shade and this for a highlight shade. And then I can get away with using shade 32 for my brows. But what I did use for my brows today is this darker color. The one that I said you could swap out, number 28. So that's what I used for my brows today. So then just go and I'm just pressing this on the first half of my mobile lid. So right from the inner to like where my pupil is. Okay, and then if you need to, you can take your big fluffy brush and just feather that into the brown. Done. Then I'm going in with my perfect liner and just enough of a line so that I can blend my strip lashes into my eyeliner if I am wearing strip lashes. No big wing, but just kind of just a little tiny baby. I wouldn't even call it a baby wing. It's just ending off the liner nicely. Okay, so I'm back with some mascaras. This is, you guys are always asking me about mascaras. So since I am a beauty guide, beauty rep for Lime Life by Alcone, you guys always ask me about the Lime Life mascara. Here's the thing with it. I don't hate it, but I'm not like fully in love with it for the price of it. If it was a drugstore brand and I had paid $5 for it, then I would love it. But I just don't think that I love it for the price of the money. I do like it better in the summer. However, I do live in Canada, so in the winter, I feel like the ingredients in it don't work well with the cold and it just doesn't go on as voluminous as I'd love. But I do know it is a #1 bestseller. It's always on the #1 best-selling list, so people do love it. This is always my ride or die. Like, I always go back to this L'Oreal Voluminous. However, I'm at the bottom of the barrel with this, so it needs to be tossed. So then I recently tried these two drugstore brands because you guys are always asking me like what some alternatives to drugstore products. So I picked up these two. These are both Rimmel London. This is Scandal Eyes Reloaded, and this is Super Volume Curl Mascara, Curler 24-hour mascara. None of them are waterproof because I hate waterproof mascara. This one I would compare to the Lime Life by Alcone. It gives me about the same volume, so just not as much as I'd love. I also don't feel like this gives my eyelashes any curl. And then the Scandal Eyes, I actually really like this one, and I would compare it more to the volume that I get from L'Oreal Voluminous. So today we're going to use Scandal Eyes. Okay, so I just have one really thin coat on right now, so I'm just going to tell you guys a little mascara tip while I'm letting this dry. I like to put 3. I find I get best results with all mascara across the board when I use 3 coats. So what I like to do, #1 coat, super thin, just get it on. Especially if you are curling your eyelashes. Like say I wasn't putting on strip lashes today and I had curled my eyelashes. My eyelashes are so straight, you guys, that I would put a super thin coat on because of like the moisture, the wetness of the mascara. Just like your hair, if you go curl your hair, stand out in the rain, your curls are gonna fall, right? Say like my eyelashes are super straight. If I wet them after they've been curled, they just straighten back out. So I put the thinnest coat on so that it doesn't weigh the lashes down. And then once that is dried, it's almost like hairspray and it holds the curl of my lashes better. And then I go on with subsequent layers. And if you build in thin layers, just like you would your foundation, and then you don't get gross chunky lashes, you just get awesome volume. And you don't want like those spider leg looking lashes with chunks and ugh. I'm just going to go and toss on 2 more coats and I'll be right back. So here it is, 3 coats of mascara. Today am going to be using the Kiss 07 lashes. So they are, you guys know that if you follow me, or if you have been following me for a while, you follow me over on Instagram, you know that I love the Wispies by Ardell. So these, similar to that, they're not so crissy-crossy and messy. They're a little more fluttery, a little bit longer. So we're just gonna be a little bit more bold today. And so I'm going to use this mascara for this because I don't want this to be super voluminous. I just want a little bit of texture to these lashes. So I'm just going to just wipe off the majority of the mascara, and then I'm just going to take and rough these up, and this makes them look less like perfect and more like natural lashes. Okay, So there, now they're just like a little bit more chunky, a little bit more natural. I'm gonna go ahead and toss these on. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what these ones look like. I didn't trim them, my eyes are pretty big. Trim them like length of the lashes wise. You guys are new to lashes, or lashes just totally freak you right out. You hate them, you can never get them right. I can sympathize. I was totally you. Even when I did my first official wedding party as a makeup artist, I was like, I will do everything. I cannot do lashes. Like, I can't do them. You can do them. I have a video, all my tips and tricks to how I was able to start applying lashes pretty easily. The biggest part is it takes practice, but once you know these little tips that I have in this video, it'll be so much easier for you guys. So I will link that right here. You can click this little card right here and you guys can watch that video on everything about eyelashes. So I'm just going to take and put some more of this mascara just at the base to like blend my eyelashes in with the false ones. It just kind of combs them all together. I'm going to take this dose of colors in the color Sand. If you don't have this, just use your foundation on your lips or some concealer or something like that. Basically, that's what this color is. I'll show you guys. So it just kind of like nudes out my lips. Love me like a nude, like a wear your lips nude. I will link this below too if you guys wanted to try this out, this Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. It's an amazing formula. Love the formula. It's very similar to the Limelight Enduring Lipstick colors. So if you guys like those, you'll like the Dose of Colors as well, and they have really awesome nudes. And then I take this piece, either piece or the new Humble color. So this one's a little bit more pink, this one's a little bit more nude. And I'll just toss it over top because this is a matte liquid lipstick. And this just gives it just that extra little bit of color that I need. See, like I still have lips, but they are quite nude. So it'd just be a little bit more brown if you use the Humble color. So you guys, dang. And now you're probably like, use that fourth color. This is what I use for my highlight shade. Top color here that I told you guys about. This is my like third one now. I go through these and these are big eyeshadow pans. Like they are thick. They are bigger than a MAC eyeshadow, like individual MAC eyeshadows. So you're getting a good bang for your buck because they're the same price as well. My ring finger, and I'll just dot that in the tear duct area. See, you can see how that just like really makes it pop. It looks so pretty when you put this little highlight shade there. I'm going to take my highlighter brush. This is number 19. And this gives you a very poppin' highlight, you guys. That's pretty much it. I can just sort of do this right here. And that is my quick everyday eyeshadow, you guys. With or without the lashes. Seriously, can get this done in like 10 minutes. So now I am going to run a flat iron through this. Okay, so now that it's all straight, I'm going to take this Body Shape by Joico. So what this does is like a texture spray. So I'm just going to, because my hair is freshly washed, I need texture in the crown to help hold any back combing and make my hair not go super flat, because I have pretty flat limp hair, and from having a baby, all of my hair is like falling out in the front here. Frickin' hormones. So now that I have that texture in there, I'm just going to add some back combing. You want to take and make sure that you have no rat's nests in the top. So I'm not combing through it all. I'm just lightly brushing out any kind of crazy pieces of hair. And because all of my hair has fallen out, it's starting to grow back, so I have like a nice mohawk going on down the center. I'm going to take my hairspray. This is my favorite, Bed Head, Hard Head. So I go like that, and then I just flatten my mohawk. mist it all over the top, and then I just go underneath and fluff up my back combing. And I always like my hair to be quite flat at the front. And that is how I do my straight, sleek hairstyle. Let me know what you guys think of this look, and stay tuned for next week because I'm going to talk to you guys more on eyeshadow. But a question that I always get is, what eyeshadows should I wear for my eye color? So we're going to talk about that next week. So make sure, if you guys are interested in seeing more videos from me, that you do click the subscribe and click the bell, because then you'll get notified when that video goes live and you won't miss it. And yeah, if you guys did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one.